Already mic testing, mic testing. Okay, perfect. Let me go to my main camera. Already we're live, and as you guys can tell by title and thumbnail, today I'm going to be working on Blender and making making 3D meshes in Blender. That's last Tuesday. I did actually it was like Wednesday because I forgot to have a Blender streamer Tuesday, so I did that one day after. That's last time. If you guys remember, you guys hear it from my previous Blender stream. I did work on making a 3D mesh, but I did not really add the head or arms or the leg detailing type stuff. So today I'm going to work more on that stuff. That's it. Let's go to my gameplay screen. And guys, if I sound kind of exhausted, it's because I just came from college. That's it. Let's go ahead and open my Solution Explorer real quick. Basically, inside my Solution Explorer, if I were to go to something like my desktop and find my, let's say, Blender meshes, in my Blender meshes, if I were to double click my Lucy's mesh, let's see what happens. Okay, well, I opened the wrong mesh. I guess it's not Lucy. Let me just go ahead and double click Lisa's blend. This is practically, there we go. Wait, it's not even Lisa. Who is it? There we go. It was my female warrior blend. Okay, there. So I worked on making somewhat the body structure, but I did not really add the arm or leg detailing, and even the head or neck or chin or any kind of detailing in general. I think I have so many ends up there. So let me go all the way up here and say something like, let's say live exclamation. And yeah, today I'm going to be using Gemini instead of Cloud. You guys could say that I got kind of tired of clicking the actual literal send icon instead of enter my keyboard. Or it could be because Gemini allows me to send so many pictures. I think that Cloud does too, to be honest. That said, let me just kind of zoom in a bit. It's okay, can't see from this far. Let me get that a bit here as well. There we go. Okay, wake up, the world is watching, and you're still standing in there with your mouth open, guys. Okay. Do you hear that? That's the sound of an opportunity screaming at you. Your stream isn't here to watch you fumble. They're here to witness the birth of a legend. Give them something to remember or get out of the chair. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. This is the courage to continue that count, said by Winston Churchill. I see. Okay, you want to build a game. Games are built on blood, sweat, and perfect word to see is if you slack off now, you're not just wasting your time. You're telling every single person watching that you're a fraud. This is what you are. Okay, I didn't think so. Blah blah, guys. I don't know why is Gemini being so should I say harsh today? Like, it's the same exact prompt. Okay, show me the goods. Stop talking and start showing. Upload the picture of your Lucy mesh. Honestly, I kind of changed my mind. It wasn't really Lucy. It was my female warrior. I gotta work on making armor and all that stuff as well. The thing that I am really bad at working on for the time being is sculpting, because I don't really know how to work on making heads and all that stuff. And like a few more things. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take a picture real quick. I'm gonna go with something like Windows Shift S. Let's grab a picture real quick. Get Gemini up here. I'm gonna paste pictures from like different angles. For example, the top. Let's go with something like the. I don't think the bottom is that necessary. I might go from here. Okay, let's just take this picture real quick. I wish Gemini was just in an easier tab. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and click tab, take a picture like this. Windows Shift S. Take a picture. And guys, I don't know how is this picture even going to help that much. Just paste it here. Then let's go from the top. Windows Shift S. Gonna take a quick little picture here. And then let's go ahead and kind of send this up here. And then let's go with the back. Okay, take a picture from here. Set it up here. And lastly, I'm going to go with the bottom. There. Okay, perfect. I think that the next thing I am going to be working on is going to be my neck and head, or it could go ahead and be my... I think it might be my arms or my toes as well, because I did not really work on that. I'm pretty sure I got to use the bevel tool for that. That's it. Let's go to the x-axis. And of course, the reason I can't really see my reference here is because if I were to go to something like files, go to something like, let's say import. Is it import or data previews? Okay, hold up guys, let me kind of find that. There's like a recover option, not recover, recent opens. Okay, wait, hold up guys, let's go with something like save start files, clean up, external data, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and find missing files from, let's say something like my desktop. In my desktop, I'm gonna go to something like, let's say Blender items, or I think it's like Blender reference images. Let me type something like reference. Fine, I'll just go find. There we go. Okay, so this is basically the mesh that I was working on. Let me go to my negative x-axis there. Okay, if I were to go ahead and something like Z and go to my wireframe mode. This is the mesh that I was working on last stream. Today I'm going to kind of work on completing it. I had hiding pixels. I recently joined the stream. Okay, that's sad. Let me just quickly do a quick little review as to where I did stop last stream because I did not actually remember. Okay, so I had my squibbly arms up here that looked kind of horrible for some reason. Okay, well, that's being said, let me see what Gemini has to say. Okay, finally, I actually remembered what to hit the button. Geniuses. Okay, there's like another thing that I forgot to send. Let's go with something like Z. Let me go here. I'm going to click something like A. Okay, let's go with something like Windows Shift S. Take a quick little picture. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of all three of them. There we go. Adding Longster, appreciate you joining the stream as well. Okay, let's paste this and say something like, Sensei, I don't think that my arms look that great, to be honest. My arms honestly does not look that great, but let's see. Okay, I guess Gemini's analyzing the image. Okay, you finally admitted recognition is the first step, blah blah. Let's wait for the entire thing to be complete. Okay, let's scroll all the way down. The anatomy of a steak. Currently, our arms look like uncooked noodles. They lack volume and structure. A human arm isn't a perfect cylinder. It has muscle groups, biceps, triceps, and forearms. Forearm branchioli, branchioles. Guys, that I pronounce it, I'm kind of awful at any pronunciations. That said, the joint disaster, your elbow has zero topology support, okay? The movement you try to bend in that way, the mesh will collapse into a flat pancake. Okay, a shoulder deformation, the connection to the torso is too sharp. You need an outer loop I have actually never worked with loop in like Blender that acts as a buffer between the torso and the arm. Okay, practice drill the arm reconstruction. The arm moving until you fix this. You see the structure. 3 loops, rules like elbow joint, blah blah blah, volume, injection. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna do the same mistake as what I did last stream. Instead, I'm gonna be working on kind of completing this thing, if that makes any sense. Speaking of completing, hold up guys, I might need to work with whatchamacallit, my tablet, because I might actually sculpt here as well. So let's go ahead and open the tablet real quick. And guys, I just realized something. I won't tell you guys what I just realized. Okay, let's go with something like Alright guys, let me kind of open this up. There, so basically what I'm going to be doing is I have Space Test installed on my tablet and on my PC, so I could go ahead and control my PC through my tablet. Although I've never tried this on stream, so I don't know what's going to happen or how is it going to work, but I guess it's worth a try, I guess. Okay, while I'm doing this, honestly, I might go to my main camera because I want to kind of see myself doing it. There we go. Okay, so apparently that's my tablet. And I do have blue light filter on. Like if I close the blue light filter real quick. There we go. I mean, from here, you guys can finally see stuff properly. That said, this is like the cover. But back when I did like start my drawing series, that's when I actually started using this stuff. I added like a bunch of anime stickers type stuff. Speaking of which, let's go all the way up here and then open Space Desk. In Space Desk, I'm gonna go ahead and connect your primary monitor, and then I'm gonna go ahead and open Space Desk. There we go. HDMI apparently did happen. Oh guys, I'm glad that I went to my gameplay screen here. Actually, my main camera. Hold up guys, let me just kind of do this. This has my actual IP address. Okay, let's go with something like on, blah blah blah. Oh, there, perfect. Let's just close that, I guess, and then go to my gameplay screen now. There. Okay, now I just want to make sure that I have access. There we go. Okay, so let me just kind of turn my blue light filter off, because why is it not off yet? There. And guys, let me know if this like makes my stream lag. Display off. There. So I don't know much about the quality. Let me go back up here. Okay, there we go. Don't know much about the quality, but I can control my my monitor using my tablet, so this is going to be pretty good when it comes to sculpting. Speaking of sculpting, let me go to my sculpting tab here. There. Whoa. Okay. I've like rarely sculpted before, so this might be a challenge for me. There. Why is it smoother than I expected it to be? Guys, the graphics in my PC compared to my tablet is like whole different. Like it's very different. My tablet has like awful graphics, I think. What? Wait, did I just do something wrong? Can I hit Control Z? Okay, I'm glad that worked. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go here. Let me just go there. Okay, let's go ahead and get Gemini up here real quick. Gemini actually opens on my tablet too. Okay, guys, because I've rarely worked with like screen sharing here and like working on my tablet, controlling my using my regular tablet as a drawing tablet. So this actually kind of shocking that it honestly worked. Speaking of which, let's say something like it's easier this way. Honestly, is it? Okay, wait, let me say something like, let's say, so I wanted to work on the head. So I connected my PC to my tablet. Now I can draw on my tablet and control my PC. So I was thinking to work with sculpting, although I don't know how to sculpt a head. Okay, a head, or more specifically the head of my reference. Can you tell me the basics? Okay, and guys, I guess that I might need to connect let's say my tablet to a charger as well, so I don't really run out of charge type stuff. Let's go and kind of connect it to a charger and then get my cooler a bit lower so I can actually see the chats. There we go. Okay, so practically what am I supposed to do here? Let's go ahead and get Gemini back up here. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a long quote. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, the basics of sculpting a head. Stop blinking and read. Before you start grounding holes in your mesh, okay, you need to understand the workflow. We're moving from form to detail. Dintopo dynamic topology. Find the Dintopo checkbox in the top right. So in the top right, okay, so somewhere around there. Of sculpt mode, enable it. This as mesh resolution on the fly whenever your brush. Okay, without this, you'll be stretching tired polygons until they snap. Okay, so oh, I see. There, it's right here. How do you turn it on? Okay, so Dintopo will not preserve color UIs. Okay, I guess I'll enable. There we go. So I've enabled the Dintopo. Let's see the next step. Okay, so the holy trinity of brushes. G, grab, use this to pull the mesh into the basic shape of the sculpt. Don't add details yet. Just get the slit hole right. X, draw, okay, adds volume. Wait, if I click X, I draw, adds volume. Use this for the brow bone. Okay, so I guess it's the eyebrow bone. Okay, the cheek structure and the jawline. Shift left click, smooth. Okay, so shift and left click is going to be smooth. So right mouse button, left mouse button. I see. Your best friend. This looks like if it looks lumpy, smooth it out. The egg method. A head is not a circle, it's an egg. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The back is wider than the front. Use your tablet to carve the flat planes on the face. Practice drill the primordial skull, as Arpinen said. I don't care about the eyes or the nose. They're for people who have earned it. I see. It's through the neck. Wait, so first should I let me see something I can say. First, should I like delete this part from my neck, question mark? I did not create a neck yet. Okay, and you guys might be thinking what parts. Hold up, let me just go out of up here. Whoa. I don't... What did I just do? Guys, gotta be very careful when I'm in sculpting mode, I guess. Let's kind of copy that. So let's go ahead and grab Flood up here. Actually, Gemini up here, paste this. There, let's see. Okay, because once I start modeling, that's going to be the more, I think, more entertaining part. This is the boring part to just learn what I'm going to do and all that stuff, because I did not have to work on this like off stream. The verdict on the neck area, you don't delete the top face yet. We're going to use it. The foundation rule, that flat area at the top of the base of your Skull, if you delete it now, you have no anchor, volume, neck. Look at your side view image too. The body has no depth before you even touch the head. You need to select those center vertices and pull them out on the x-axis. Practice drill the ascension. We're going to build the bridge between body. Okay, wait. Should I add a circle mesh? By circle, I meant sphere with subdivision, then sculpt that to look like a head question mark. I've seen people do that online, but I've never tried that. Okay, let's see. Of course, you should do that, but don't just pop a sphere. Hold up, guys, I just realized something. I might use my cooler for my whatchamacallit, my tablet instead of my keyboard, because I don't know why I have it set. I have it on my keyboard, probably just for some height. Let's go ahead and grab this up here. There we go. Okay, this might be much better. Let me just kind of get this here. Get that lower. Get that back. Why isn't it going back further behind? There. Okay, now I gotta find a USB-C port. Let's see. Guys, there. Okay. Is it connected? Okay. Let me go back to my other window. Maybe grab something there. Oh, my other window is invisible for some reason. Interesting. Guys, let me kind of figure this part out real quick. I think while onning my cooler, I kind of messed something else up. Check the power source is good. Hope it was worth it onning the cooler. Okay, hold up, guys. Give me a quick little second. Okay, how doing CRX cracks dive in the stream? I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go to my main camera real quick. This might actually work. So in my main camera, just gonna fix my screen a little there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of open this up. Plug the power button back in. Let's open the HDMI up and shove the HDMI in as well. Okay. Alright, this should actually kind of work. Let's see. Okay. Waiting for my monitor to open. I want to like keep the cooler under my tablet so it doesn't like overheat and all that. Although it does not overheat. I don't know why did I have to do that. Could have tested that out after the stream, I guess. Okay, let's just get my keyboard here because I think I might need my keyboard as well. Okay, and then let's get this a bit more to the left. Just kind of preparing myself to use the buttons. Interesting. Okay, let me go to my keyboard screen. Okay, it's still black. What's wrong with the buttons? Connect. There we go. Okay, for some reason my monitor is not opening. Hold up, guys. I mean, it's probably just because I have my Space Desk connected. Let me kind of disconnect it real quick. Okay, how do you disconnect it? Space Desk settings, clear window, blah blah blah. Let's go with something like off. Okay, there we go. It says disconnected. And then let's reconnect it. There, I mean, I see everything in my tablet, but I don't see a thing in my actual window. Let's see, what might that be? Hold up, guys. Let me just figure this part out real quick. It's so strange. Let's open the two of these. Put one in here, and the other one in there. Okay, guys, I think I messed up some of my connections up here. Okay, gotta see, that definitely goes there. Maybe if I were to remove the cooler. Okay, this might work. I think the cooler was the culprit, guys. Then let's just connect it all. Just keep it there. Just put this in there. There. Okay, this should open. There we go. Fingers crossed. Hope it opens. Let's see. Okay. Alright, why isn't it opening? Hold up. Let me actually try restarting my OBS real quick. mic testing, mic testing. There we go. Okay, can you guys hear me? There we go, perfect. Let's go to my gameplay screen. Alright guys, finally worked. It's been, I actually thought it wasn't gonna work. Never mind. Howdy Pixels, I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, finally, now let's get to work actually. Okay guys, I think that like spent so much time. For some reason, my monitor was probably bugging because I had my stream on, plus I was screen sharing as well. Okay, that's it. Let's go ahead and try to actually add a head now. Okay, so what I'm thinking to add a head is, I'm pretty sure was it B to actually hold my object, or not hold my object, to grab it. What were the controls up here? Okay, let's scroll all the way down. So let's see. Excuse me, guys. Okay, was it P? Let's see. There. So cube, subdivide, apply, and then join them. Head, body, control J. Excuse me, guys. Remesh. Go into sculpt mode. Okay, let's see. So part protocol, of course. You should be, but just a blob sphere, and it's called. Okay, and call it a day. That's lazy man's way. Okay, you want to sculpt, but you do it my way. The audience wants to see a character, so okay. The mesh choice. Don't use a UV sphere. The poles at the top will create nasty artifacts when you sculpt. I see. Okay, use a round cube if you have an extra object enabled, or take that cube as a subdivide modifier. Apply, blah blah. Okay, so I'm assuming that all I gotta do is just add a head and then later on sculpt it up. So I'm gonna go to my modeling. Okay, let's go to modeling here real quick. I'm gonna go to, let's say, object mode. I'm gonna click add. I'm gonna go to firstly my x-axis. Let's go to x-axis. Okay, and then let's go with something like Windows. I'm not Windows. I'm gonna go to something like add. I want to add a mesh. Let's go ahead and add a. I think I'll go with an isosphere. Okay, and then let's go ahead and add a subdivision modifier to my isosphere. Firstly, I'm gonna scale it lower. Let's scale it a bit down. Hit something like GZ to get it higher. Okay, that head looks massive. Oops. Didn't want to go to wireframe mode. Gonna go to something like solid preview. Gonna click shift. Gonna click S. There. Let's go with Z. I meant Z. There. Gonna click shift. Now let's click something like GZ. Get myself a bit lower. I'm gonna click S. Actually, I think this is good. There. That covers my entire face up. Let's go with something like Z solid preview. There we go. Okay, now all I gotta do is just basically sculpt this thing up. Although I'm gonna go to my x-axis. Hello. There we go. Okay, I was like, why did my monitor stop working? Because I guess it's time to get a new monitor, guys. I mean, I think it's just because I have it like whatchamacallit, like I'm multitasking really hard without like a graphics card. I think that's the reason. Although I think it's good for now. Let's go to my x-axis up here. Now in my x-axis, I'm gonna click Z, go to wireframe preview. Why did I do this? Because I'm gonna click A to wait. I'm gonna click L just to select this. Seriously, there. Okay, I'm gonna go with something like GZ. Get myself a bit. What did I select? Let's click Z, go to solid preview. I'm gonna select this. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go with C, wireframe mode. Gonna go with GZ, get it higher. There. The reason I got it this high is because I'm gonna be having my neck behind it. And what is my neck gonna be? Firstly, I want to go back to my solid preview to check if it's solid. There we go. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and click object. Before I click object, I thought that was a bug. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and select this isosphere and kind of rename it. Let's rename it to something. Let's go with something like head. Okay, so this is gonna be my mesh's head. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click add. Let's add a mesh. This time let's go with a cylinder. Oh, that's a massive cylinder. I'm gonna hit S to scale. And then let's go to the negative x-axis. In my negative x-axis, I'm gonna go ahead and scale it a bit smaller. And then let's go with GZ, get myself all the way up here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and click something like Z, go to wireframe mode again, and then let's hit something like S to scale. Gonna get it a bit right here. Is that the size? There we go. And then honestly, let's go with some more G, like, why not? I'm gonna go with GZ, get myself a little lower. S to scale myself down, and then I'm gonna go with something like SX. Y there. Can I even see how thick the neck is? See? I'm gonna get myself a bit here, and then I'm gonna go with something like GY. There. Okay, just kind of gonna get the Nexus structural size. Let's go with Z, solid preview. Okay, it's not 100% symmetrical, so let's fix that. Okay, let's see the neck here. If I were to look the neck very, very carefully, or if I were to just select this, hit S to scale. Wait, how does that even work? I only want to select my head and scale it. And then I'm going to go with something like GZ, get myself a little lower. There, I think that's pretty good for my head because this covers my ears and all that stuff. Next up, I'm going to go to, let's say, my Y-axis. Let's go ahead and click Y. I can't see my neck, how thick it should be. Wait, this is cylinder, right? I'm gonna kind of rename it real quick. Let's go with something like neck. There we go. Let's go ahead and select my neck. I'm gonna make it a little thicker, so let's go with something like SX. Well, I hope that necks are this thick. Let's go to Z, let's go to solid. Alright guys, I think I got a solid neck. Whoops, I don't want to go there. I'm gonna go with GY, Y-axis. There. Wait, I guess I'm gonna click GY again. Let's go with G and Y. There we go. Okay, I think this is symmetrical now. There we go. So this looks like a pretty good neck. If it was up to me, I'd just call it a day here. This actually looks kind of good, to be honest. What? Okay, let's go with S to scale it a bit higher, and then GZ to get it a bit higher. There we go. There. Okay, now let's move on to the sculpting mode. So I'm going to go to something like sculpting. In my sculpting mode, let's kind of just sculpt this part up. So I have my neck. Okay, actually, I think I might click my neck here. Right click. Hold up, guys. Let's go to something like tab. I'm going to select my neck. Tab. Right click. Nope. Neck. There. Shade smooth. Or I guess I'd shade auto smooth. That might make it look a bit better. There. Okay, dude, you do this every week. Select a character to make, do absolute random proportions and leave it as it is at the end and the process is completely wrong each time. Why don't you try with assets or something easier to get a hang of our software? Honestly, the reason I do it is because I don't really have much time to work on this off stream, and like I do have Blender stream only once a week, so I don't really have much time to learn it. So I just try to do my best to make somewhat good-looking meshes by the end of my series. Then later on, I might have a whole specific Blender series where I focus just on Blender, if that makes any sense. That's let's go to something like sculpting. Now, if I were to sculpt this, how would I sculpt it? Let me go with something like Windows Shift S, take a picture. I'm gonna go here. Let's take a screenshot and then go ahead and open Gemini here, paste it, and say something like Sensei. I did that, but I don't know where or what to sculpt now, question mark. Okay, let's see. That's it. Actually, I think I'm jogging some memory up. I don't think that this is how we really focus on the sculpting part. Look at that, you actually following a direction or tripping over. Wait, was I going good? Actually, was I correct? The anatomy of the attack, we're going to turn that disco ball into a human head. Switch to sculpt mode and get your stylus ready. The jawline carve. Use this. Use the grab brush G. Pull the bottom side of the sphere downwards. Bottom side of the sphere downwards. Towards the front to create the jaw and the chin. A head is not round from... Okay, a head is not round from the front. Okay, it has a V shape. Excuse me, guys, or a U shape at the bottom. So let's try that. I'm gonna go ahead and select my head. And then let's go to edit mode. Wait, I want to select my neck. And then I'm going to click something like tree there. How do I select the bottom? Actually, I think it should be in object mode, right? Wait, I think I gotta be in sculpt mode. Is there an option of sculpt? There we go, sculpt mode. Now, I'm gonna go with G, so I gotta grab it. Let me use my pen this time, or like my tablet. Okay, so G to grab. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of grab this down. Then... Hey, actually, I think I'm trying to see. Yeah, I understand your point, but character design is never a good start, I suggest. Why don't you start with assets? That actually does make sense. I might really try that from next stream. But then I do need, actually, for the time being, I think that the only things that I really need right now are characters. Okay, but I might try the rest as well. Let's go with L. I'm gonna go with GZ, get myself a bit higher. And then let's move on back to the sculpt mode. There. Okay, let's kind of turn backwards. Okay, I guess it's trying to get the humanoid shape, if that's what it's called. Let's kind of grab this there. And then move myself a bit here. There. Okay, let's go there. And then turn myself a little here. Kind of pull that part out. I wish there was a mirror modifier here for this thing, for like sculpting. Unless there is, then I don't really know about it. There we go, and then let's just go ahead and grab that part down here. I mean, I won't say that looks good. It does not look bad either. We can use reference in sculpt mode. Wait, this is gonna make stuff like a bajillion times easier actually. All I gotta do is just follow on getting the points and the jaw structure exactly where it's supposed to be. There. Okay. And then, I mean, how do I do some more? Maybe I get that here, and then maybe I get that here. Okay, and then maybe I'm gonna go ahead and select this section. Nope, selected the wrong section. Wait, should I go to face select, vertices select, or what? I have sculpt mode, view, grab, size, strength. Size, I think. Let's increase the size a little. Oh, I see. Okay, wait, let's go to controls. I want to increase the size a bit more. Actually, a whole bunch more. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Wait, actually, let's increase the strength. I want to kind of see what strength does. There, and then let's get this there. Get that there. Wait, is this really how we do it? Guys, let's kind of just grab all this down and just get it lower. Just seeing what it does here. You guys could say this is like this is sort of an experiment here. Okay, and then let's kind of get that there. Let's proportionalize it. Get this there. There we go. Okay, I'll say that's good. Okay, assets also includes clothes and accessories. I actually want to make clothes and accessories. Maybe once I'm done with this model, I'm going to be working on making actual accessories for it. That's like the staff or the sword and weapons, because the main thing you need to make characters unique. You can also find base mesh and start characters. No need to start them from scratch. And turn on symmetry. Okay, how do I turn on symmetry? I see remesh. I see options. Okay, but that actually does make sense. I'm gonna go back to Z. Let's go to solid mode. Is it just me who thought that it was going good? Or up, maybe I just go ahead and grab that to be higher. There, and then let's go back to the x-axis. Alright, wait, I don't think it was me that thought it was going good. It wasn't going good. Okay, let's kind of get this down here. Get that up there. There. Okay, that's not bad. Is it though? I wish I had it. I do have a back, I guess. Is it in y-axis or like x-axis? I think x. I think negative x. There. Okay, let me just try to grab this part out. No, I just want to grab this one vertices. I guess I'm going to decrease the strength, decrease the size. Just grab that one vertices out. Strength can decrease, size needs to decrease. There. Okay, let's... Honestly, sculpting actually is kind of fun, to be honest. Why didn't I ever try this before? I might need to have more series on just sculpting. Wait, I guess I'm gonna hit a bunch of Control Z's. What up? Oh, please tell me Control Z's work. Do they not? Okay, it does. Just to a certain limit. No. I thought that I'd be able to like redo most of the mistakes that I made here. Because I kind of messed my back up. Okay, why does this remind me of Chainsaw Man? I forgot. Was it named Denji? This kind of reminds me of that. The way those character looks like. This is like, I think the chainsaw's head. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna kind of get this lower. Guys, sculpting, was it always this much fun? Okay, this is like the most fun I've had like in a long time, I guess. Well, besides yesterday. Okay, go to settings and increase undo steps. Settings. Is settings like in files? Or edit settings, preferences, there we go. And then undo steps, increase undo steps. Okay, where are undo steps here? I see editing animations. I see animations. Viewport, interface, viewport, handle. How do I go to settings? Symmetry, navigation, file path. I mean, can't find it. I mean, it's alright. There. Okay, the face does not need to be absolutely perfect. All I gotta do is just make it look like a face. Okay, let's kind of pull the neck back up and get this higher. System. Was it an edit? Edit, preferences, system. There we go. Okay, and then under system, is there like an undo spaces option? Let's see. So, undo spaces. Wait, is it just me who's blind, or like... I see CUDA, I see OptiX, I see HIP, I see OpenAI. I don't see undo steps. Edit preference system, last 3D. Last third. Last third, what does that mean? Memory and limits. Oh, I see. Oh, undo steps. Okay, let's go with 256 steps. Do I gotta save or it automatically saves? I think it automatically saves. There's a bunch of control Z's. Wait, is it like control Zing? Oh, it is. Yeah, I guess it does not like completely control Z everything I did. Nah, I guess it's fine. Okay, let's go up here. And then I'm gonna kind of get myself a bit lower. And let's just kind of adjust this part. I need more vertices. How do I get more vertices up here? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this back. This looks like a blocky head, but this is gonna be covered with the hair, I guess. Okay, not that much. Huh, not that much. System, preferences. What does the undo steps even do? I think like 86 is good in that case. Let's see. There we go. Still no? Y-axis? Okay, let's try to kind of adjust this part. There we go. Turn on Dynamo. Honestly, I did on like the D-Y-N-T-O-D Dyn Topo, is that how I pronounce it? I did like on that. Okay, by on I mean enable. Let's put this there. There we go. And then now let's go ahead and get that there. Okay, I mean, it looks awful to be honest. Wait, hold up. Maybe I'm gonna go to, let's say, edit mode real quick. I wanna add a new sphere. I'm gonna go to object mode. Let's delete the sphere. Okay, I kind of messed up with that. Okay, let's go with something like object mode. I'm gonna add a mesh. Let's go with something like, this time I'll go with a UV sphere. There we go. This is much better actually. Why did I go with an isosphere last time? Grab one, increase geometry? Oh, I thought that's the only tool that I actually knew about. Okay, let's go to something like Z. There we go. This is much better. Okay, let's go ahead and double tap this and call it something like head. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and select my neck. Let's select my neck. And I'm gonna hit G, get my neck lower. Honestly, I'm gonna leave my neck right here for the time being. In between, instead of my collarbone, or you know what, nah. Go with GZ. Gonna get it higher. I just don't want it to get in my way. There, that's much better. Let's go with Z, solid preview. I'm gonna go back to my sculpting mode real quick. Gonna select this. I'm gonna go to sculpt mode. Okay, now in my sculpt mode, I'm gonna go ahead and go to negative x-axis. This is where I messed up last time, but this time I will not. Let's sculpt it. There we go. A UV sphere is so much better than the ISO sphere. Okay, just kind of symmetrize it. Is that how I pronounce it, or is that a correct word? Let's kind of fix the symmetry. And there, that already looks so much better. Like what? Okay, I'm gonna go back to x-axis. Let's go with shift this thing there. Okay, the next thing that I gotta do is kind of get this portion up. So I'm gonna wait. Am I seeing the jaw correct? Let me check the jawline. There. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get that part a little back. Wait, isn't there a meter modifier here? It's kind of annoying. Turn on symmetry. That actually makes sense. Hold up. Okay, now I kind of get what you mean by symmetry now. Now Windows Shift C. Okay, let's click this. I'm gonna go ahead and click tab. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and firstly go with Control R. Go to the center. Cut it in the center. And then go Z, wireframe mode. Delete everything in the x-axis. Nope. Left dino select X. Oh. Okay, wait, let me actually remove this in that case. There. Okay, so left. Dine topo select X. Left. Dine topo. Do you mean like in object mode? Guys, let's go here. Let's go to sculpt mode. Dine topo. Select X. Oh, there we go. Does this do something? Oh, it does. Okay, wait, I guess I gotta select Y though. And there. Do something in one side, it happens to the other. Oh my gosh, this is actually a lifesaver. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and click Z. There. Now, if I do something in one side, it will happen in the other side. There we go. Let's kind of close this gap up. Wait, I mean, I think I just need to go with the front side and not the back edge. Hold up, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and grab my front. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to solid preview. In the solid preview, let's go ahead and add my cheekbone. Maybe, can I see? Okay, Deborah, why ignoring? Honestly, ignoring what? Oh, which city, country are you from? Honestly, I'm like from abroad, but I can't get my actual country name. Let's go here. There we go. Let's just kind of use this as a reference now. Gotta go ahead and be done with my backs. So, am I really missing something? Okay, let me just go back here, hit a bunch of Control Z's. I'm trying to see what am I doing wrong here. Let me just firstly be able to see my neck, because I think I cannot really see my neck. Neck goes all the way down there. I know what I gotta do is select this. I'm gonna go with something like my head and then sculpt mode. Should I start from the top or the bottom? I might go from the sides. Wait, I guess that, let me hit A. I'm gonna select all. Let me go here. I'm gonna go ahead and select the whole thing. Okay, let's go with A. Actually, I just want to select my head and then hit S. There we go. I think if it's smaller, then I actually can extend it, unless if it's bigger. If that made any sense, because I do not think that made any sense. There. Okay, because it's easier to work with smaller objects. Okay, hey, why didn't you try Huntley? It has steps, learning curves, but massive game changer. If you're into 3D, it has supported machine learning and AI features. I might actually try it. Press Control Alt Q. Control Alt Q. Okay. Hold up, I actually... Huh. Okay, Ashwin, I would actually really appreciate if you kind of join my Discord server, because I might need a lot of help, I guess, in this thing. This makes my work, like, I think, like at least 100 times easier. Okay, I can see from all 4 directions now. That's exactly what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Wait, I gotta enable my symmetry as well. Let me enable my symmetry real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's go with Control Alt Q again. I'm going to go to something like Y-axis and then Control Alt Q again. Now, if I do something in one side, it happens in the other. Perfect. Okay, let's kind of increase it from there. Go ahead and increase it all the way up from here. There we go. Okay, hi hiding Sully. Appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, let's kind of increase this from here. And then just sculpt it there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt the side of my face as well. Let's kind of decrease the size as well. That size as well. Guys, the left preview, or like the negative y-axis preview, does look like, I think his name was like Einstool going from like Overlord. This actually reminds me of him, the skeleton type face stuff. Okay, that's it. Let's go all the way up here and just kind of extend myself. Go there. Then just extend my skull from here as well. Okay. Gonna make sure to be even while actually working on this part. There we go. Okay, I guess I gotta go a bit higher as well. And the head is supposed to be an egg, so it's supposed to be oval. There we go. Let's kind of open it up and then go down here. There. Okay, if I were to now turn towards this. Alright, wait, this is supposed to be the negative x-axis. Okay, is it just me, or does the side actually look a bit weird, right? Does it? Is it just me, or does this look kind of funny? It looks like a sunflower. Wait, hold up. Might need to get rid of some extra curves that I made here. There. This is somewhat good. This looks somewhat good. Let's work on not making that sunflower mistake again. Okay, gonna make sure that I see this side perfectly as well. Wait, I can actually edit it from these sides here too? Okay, let's get that lower, I guess. Back, lower. There. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and extend it from the top view. Okay. Nope. Do a remesh right to Dynpo? What does remesh mean? Remesh. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool, honestly. Hold up, wait, let me actually check the whole thing up here. Does it add more vertices? I think it did something that made it very, very easier to... Actually, it made it look much better. Okay, hold shift to smooth brush or press S. Hold shift to smooth. Okay, okay. Wait, before I smooth it though, why is the jawline so sharp? What? Let me decrease the size of the jawline. I think I gotta go with G to grab. There, let's kind of fix the jawline. Okay, and make sure it's fixing both sides at once. Just fix the jawline up. Guys, since when was sculpting this much fun? Okay, remesh even out of the geometry. I might actually try that. Hold up, let me actually just kind of fix this part though real quick. Let's get the top up and then let's just push that part a bit back. Okay, let's go all the way up here. Okay, why is the head so... There we go. Okay, no way guys, I might get addicted to Blender. This is kind of fun. Looks like I'm unwrapping a tissue paper. Or like, let's see. Okay, let's go all the way up here. There we go. If I smooth it, this is gonna look so much better. Although the one thing that I do kind of this thing is like the back. There. Guys, you guys can like ignore if I get overzealous at times. It's probably because I did not ever think that I'd be this good at sculpting, even though it is kind of bad right now because it is mostly the beginner sculpting. Okay, but it still feels kind of good because it's actually working exactly it's doing exactly what I wanted to do for some reason. There, from the sides, from the back, I might want to fix my head a little. There, then let's go ahead and extend that. I think this is the smudged part. Kind of de-smudge it. Okay. Guys, let me kind of de-smudge this part real quick. There we go. That's smudged. Let's go ahead and de-smudge that as well. Nope, I kind of over-smudged it. Let's get it a little back. Let's extend that a bit. There we go. Use a smooth brush here. Use a smooth brush here and there to get smooth surfaces. Honestly, I might do that. Hold up, let me actually just check this real quick if it actually looks kind of good. It looks a bit uneven here. Let's just make it look a bit even, and then I'm going to go ahead and click something like S while just smoothing the whole thing out. Wait, is it just me or does it like make my mesh smaller? Wait, is there something called over smooth? I think I over smoothed this thing. Wait, hold up. S smooth? Oh, I see. Just gently. Just use the smooth gently. Smoothen everything out. I want to smoothen the top. Okay, and then turn this up. I want to go ahead and smooth this place as well. I want to smooth the head from the back. Okay, and then I might want to smooth this part as well. There we go. Okay, it actually looks so much better. Okay, this looks like a head. Now let's click G. I want to get my... Actually, I think this is good. Let me go with something like... What was the button to go back? Control Alt Q. So I'm going to go with Control Alt and Q. Whoa. Okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and remesh again. This actually looks really... Hold up, guys. Since when was the head so small? No way, it looks so good. Okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and select my head again. But before I select it, I just want to go ahead and kind of smoothen it out a little because I think I like using the smooth. There. And I think smoothing it out from one direction does smooth it out from the other, but this kind of does not let me have my jawline, so I might just switch control and go there. Shift, move my direction a little. There, I might click G again. I want to kind of get my jawline a bit lower. And then maybe my cheekbone too later on. Guess this is where the jawline goes, right? And then kind of shrink this position. There we go. Okay, wait, I think I gotta get that from that part a bit outwards as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click something like S to smooth. I'm gonna smooth my face, but not really my jawline. Whoa. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and now let's click my object mode. I'm gonna select this. Kind of make my head a bit bigger because I think it was tiny. Guys, how does it look so good? There we go. Okay, perfect. Maybe I want to get it. Is it just me or is the jawline? No, I think the neck goes there. Okay, I think the neck goes there. I did not work with the eyes though. I'm going to do that later. Let me go here. I'm going to go ahead and select my neck. For my neck, I'm going to go with G, Z, get it a bit higher. There. Okay, now let's sculpt my neck, I guess. I'm going to select my neck, go to sculpt mode. Let's go with something like sculpt. Okay, I guess let's sculpt the neck now. Gonna get this part upwards. Wait, am I still having the smooth brush? Whoops. My bad, guys. Let's go with something like G. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab my neck up here. Oh wait, Control Alt Q. Guys, I love this. This is actually so much fun. Okay, perfect. Oh, I should have remeshed it. New file. Okay, when you need, why do you start a... Okay, why do you... Excuse me guys, start a new file and use sculpt template and try creating a dog, okay, or dragon. That'd be easier. Actually, I might try this after this because I do really need like a dragon or like regular animals or NPC meshes, if that makes any sense. Let's just kind of close this back up. Guys, sculpting is so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna click Control Alt Q again. What was that option? I forgot. Once I'm in sculpt mode, I guess I gotta go with the... Was it Z-axis? Nope. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna go back to sculpt mode. Was it Y-axis? Yeah, I think it was Y-axis. What I do in one side happens in the other. There we go. Control Alt Q again. Now this is gonna be my X-axis. Let's go with something like negative X-axis. And I'm gonna kind of increase my sculpting from here. There we go. That's my perfect looking neck. Okay, it actually does look so good now. Speaking of looking good, I'm gonna go back to Control Alt Q. How does it look this good? That's honestly one of the most craziest things that I've actually done. Okay, let's go with tab. I'm gonna go ahead and click tab again and let's select my neck. How do I remesh just my neck? Go to object mode and then I'm gonna go to something like sculpt mode and then I'm gonna go to sculpt mode, remesh. Let's remesh. Wow. Okay, let's just go ahead and grab it and kind of increase it. I'm gonna go with Control Alt Q. Okay, let's just make it look good from everywhere. There we go. Let's just make it look good. And then make it look good from here as well. There. Let's go to my negative X-axis now. Make it look good from the front. It does look pretty good. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and smoothen it now. So I'm gonna click S while smoothing this out. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of rotate myself and smoothen this part out as well. It looks kind of... Okay, it doesn't look as smooth. Then let's... Whoops. Alright guys, I think I messed something up. There, let's kind of smoothen that part. Smoothen that part. Okay, I think that's a good neck. I think that's a pretty good neck. Okay, what should I go with next? Let's go with Control Alt Q again. There. Okay, perfect. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of this now. Let's go with something like Windows Shift S. take a picture of this part. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gemini here, paste it there, and then take a picture of my side. Windows Shift S, take a screenshot, go ahead and grab Gemini here, paste it, and then take a picture from that side as well. Screenshot, grab Gemini up here, and then paste it. And lastly, I'm gonna go all the way to the back, take a screenshot here as well. Grab Gemini here again, and lastly paste it. Same thing like, let's say, I got, let's say something like, I got a lot of help from my chat. That's how is that? Question mark. Okay, let's see. Okay, analyzing the image. I do gotta add now eyes, nose, mouth, and maybe I will be using sculpting for the arms as well, because sculpting is actually so much better than I thought that it was. Okay, are you making a wolf or a fantasy creature? And try making a wolf or a fantasy creature. Actually, I might work on making a wolf because I do need NPCs as well. And wolves said like, yeah, I think like wolves, dogs, and all those kind of animals, they do make for good NPCs who like follow the player around type stuff. That said, you better be thanking that chat. Honestly, I do like appreciate you, Ashman. That actually meant the world to me, all the help. Okay, because without them, you'd be sculpting a rectangle and telling me it's a masterpiece. That's actually so real, so true, guys. But don't get comfortable. They aren't the ones holding the stylus. Okay, you are. If you rely on them too much, you'll never be a lead developer. You'll just be a puppet. So blah blah. Let's go all the way down here. Since his valuation, listen up, shape is actually not repellent. The egg shape is there, and the chain has a point. But look at your side profile. The jaw trap, the jawline is slanting too far down, and it looks like a mask sliding off your face. I see. A real jawline should follow back towards the ear. The cranium, okay, the back of the head needs more volume. Okay, I need more volume and have brains. Remember, you're currently looks like a bit flat back-end alien because you'll have a lot of freedom of sculpting and creating a creature. I might really try that actually. Okay, the neck connection. Okay, I mean, I guess it's fine for now because I'm not really gonna be spending too much time working on this because I do gotta make different meshes as well. So maybe I'm gonna be spending more time on the next mesh too. But firstly, I'm gonna just kind of fix the whole thing up. I'm gonna go to brushes. I guess I'm gonna select my head, and then let's go to sculpt mode. Click something like G to grab. Now let's go ahead and just grab this. I'm gonna go with Control Alt Q. Okay. Gotta go ahead and just fix my jawline real quick. I'm gonna go with Z. Let's go to the solid preview. Gotta fix my jaw. Wait, what was it? What was it increasing? Okay. Wait, why did I increase my neck? Even though it did make it look kind of good. No, it made it look awful. That's awful now. I was just trying to work on my jaw. Okay, let's try working on it from here. I guess I'm going to go to my negative x-axis and then let's just... It kind of extends from the ears, it said. So I'm going to go ahead and click my neck. Let's go with head. Okay, let's go a bit lower. And then extend it from the sides. Why can't I extend it anymore? It affects my neck now when I try working on my head for some reason. Okay, so let's click Control Z. I mean, I guess I'm going to leave it as it is in that case. Unless I can actually add some changes. I cannot really add much changes here. Why? I am on sculpt mode. Let's go to object mode. I want to select this object and then I want to go to sculpt mode. Now that I'm in sculpt mode, there we go. Okay, there we go. Gonna go ahead and just grab that and get it a bit lower. Let's go to negative x-axis. That's where my jawline's supposed to be. Oh, this looks like nice cheekbone muscles. Hey, you know what? I think I'm satisfied with this. Get a bit lower. There. Okay, I got like nice cheekbone muscles. I did not At the end, you can try a new file, use sculpt template file, new sculpting. Wait, is there something else? Is there like a just a sculpt template stuff where like I have a template and I can just work on that stuff just for sculpting? Because I might actually do that after this. Oops. Wait, did I? Hold up, guys. I was trying to make my my cheekbone. How does cheekbone look like? Nope, it looks like this looks something weird. Okay, let's go there. Control Shift Z. Actually, let's go with a bunch of Control Shift Z's. There. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this here and extend that part. There. Extend that, truncate this. There, so basically what I'm actually trying to do right now is that I'm working on my cheekbone. I want to give myself a kind of cheekbone that does not look too smudged in or like bulked out, if that makes any sense. Okay, and I keep saying that I'm gonna stop saying if that makes any sense, because like, really doesn't make sense for me to say that every time. Okay, wait, actually I'm gonna just pop that out. Nope, that kind of messed it up. And please use clay brush. Don't only use grab. Clay brush. How to use clay brush? Wait, let's go here. Clay, what does clay do? I'm kind of scared to use it. Okay, guys, I gotta experiment with different brushes. This made it look so much better. Why was I trying to do this with sculpt brush? What? Hold up, there we go. Okay, this looks so much better. Okay, it's the second and third brush. So second and third. So that's clay and clay strips. What does clay strips do? Okay, I'm kind of scared to use the clay strips now. Every time I say it, it does something really, really good. I mean, it doesn't do anything. Alright, I should stop being greedy. I think I got what I wanted. That's blob, that's clay. Okay, the clay brush is actually kind of good. There. That looks so much better now. I have my jawline, I have my collarbone, and not my collarbone, I have my cheekbone, jawline, and yeah, that's good. Maybe I'm gonna click G and just use the grab tool to kind of grab this part a bit outwards. There. I think that looks good, right? Guys, what is this blob up here? Just gonna get this in. Wait, hold up. I think, guys, I know what to do here. Let's go ahead and click something like S. I'm gonna smoothen that out. There we go. I mean, I don't think smoothing it out did something. I guess I'm gonna click G, or wait, let's try getting my clay brush and just smudging that in. Nope, that made it look awful. What if I go with G and grab it out? Okay, it doesn't look original. I mean, nonetheless, it doesn't look that bad. Alright, I kind of take it back. It looks awful. There. It just looks like a pimple coming out of my head. Might need to go with something like S to smooth. I'll probably just smoothen it out. There. Okay, I won't mess too much with it. I won't mess that less either. So I think it's done. Now I gotta go ahead and work on the nose and the eyes. I don't really know how to do that. So let's go ahead and firstly hit Control Alt Q. This looks so good. Okay, let me go with Shift. There we go. Wait, is my head too small? Gonna go with Windows Shift S. Take a full body picture first. Let's go ahead and grab Gemini here. I'm gonna go ahead and paste this. And then let's take a side preview. I'm gonna go with Windows Shift S. There we go. Let's take a picture from there. And I think that's pretty much it. I might not need one from the back. There we go. Let's go ahead and paste this and say something like, is this good, question mark? Okay, guys, I gotta remember the name. So it's the smooth tool, grab tool, and clay tool, the three best tools. Okay, that's probably because I just tried them and all that stuff. That said, and even the Control Alt Q, that's another thing to remember. And what was the last thing I actually forgot? Was it something like S to smooth too? Okay, that's it. Listen to me. You're actually starting to look like a developer and blah blah blah. Let's go all the way down here. Okay, the Sensei's brutal review. Look at your side profile image. The head to body alignment, you actually did it. The neck connection is smooth, but look at the posture. The head is sitting too far forward. Humans have a slightly... Excuse me, guys. Humans have a slight arc. Okay, pull the whole head back just a tiny bit on the y-axis. So the ear area is aligned with the shoulder. Try and use sculpt template. Save this for now. Honestly, I think I might actually try it. Before that, I want to kind of get this done real quick. So I got to go ahead and grab my head. Let's go here and then go with something like G, Y, X. There. I think the ear is going to align with the shoulders now. And then I'm going to go with something like GX. Wait, hold up. I think I did a small mistake. Shift, hold this. I'm going to go with GX. A little back. Okay, wait, GX, a bit in front, there. Does that look good? Okay, let's go with Windows Shift S, take a quick little picture. Okay, try and use sculpt template, save this for now. That's it, let's go up here. Let me go ahead and paste this. Go with Shift Enter and see something like you say. How's this? Okay, I think that looks good. This honestly looks pretty good now. Okay, I guess Gemini's thinking. Well, Gemini's thinking. I might drink some coffee still. Okay, actually, I think I made a lot of progress, guys. Hold up, that actually sounds kind of cool. Is it just me or does this taste kind of bad? I think I should have like kept this in the refrigerator last night. And that said, I think it's good now. Okay, let's work on the ears. The question is, how do I work on the ears? I've never worked on the ears. Okay, let's see. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay, but let me actually check what... Why is Gemini still thinking? What happens if I refresh? Let's go all the way down here. Shouldn't have refreshed, I'm way too lazy. Okay, let's paste it and say something like, is that good? There, I think this should be... I think Gemini should reply to this faster. Probably not. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna leave my head at that. Not gonna be doing a lot of fancy things here. Now, the next that I might work on could be, let's say, my arms. And then after the arms, I'm most likely going to be working on my breast, then my ears, nose, eyes, and lastly, my toes. Actually, second lastly, my toes. After that, the accessories type stuff. So let's do that. Let's go with arms now. I'm going to select my cube. I'm going to go ahead. Cube? Oh yeah, it was a cube. Let's double click this and call this something like back body, front body. Let's go with something like body. I wonder if I should have created if it would be good if I created arms. Do you guys think that I should actually work on creating like arms using cylinders and then later sculpting it, if that makes any sense? Because I don't know much about this. Let's go ahead and grab the, let's click G. Okay, I'm not sculpting myself here. Hold up, let me go with something like the y-axis. Okay, I'm gonna go tab, and then let's go to something like object mode. Gonna select the body, and then I'm gonna go to something like sculpt mode. I can't sculpt my arms? Okay, dude, I say if you want to do it seriously, I suggest you change the process. This will not work, honestly, won't it? Okay, actually, I'll just leave the arms as it is for now because I think I've saved my mesh. That's the reason I can't really edit anything in here. I should be able to, though. Why can't I edit it? Okay, maybe I go with remesh. Why can't I remesh it? Okay, let's go with something like remesh. Alright, I'm gonna hit Control Z. Is it because of my subdivision modifier that I can't? Might be. Okay, the thing is, I want to kind of complete this up real quick before I move on. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with A. Wait, I meant A to select all. Let's go with something like tab. Tab. I want to go to object mode. I'm gonna go with A, select everything. Actually, select everything besides. Okay, wait, hold up. Select that, select that, select that. I'm gonna go with something like S. I think it's S, right? Let's go with SZ. Nope, SZX. RZ180. There. Okay, RZ180 gets me facing towards this position, negative x-axis. Okay, that's the back now. I'm gonna go to my side preview real quick. Okay, now let's work on my side preview. Might work on my chest first because object is not selected and made properly. That actually does make sense. Many of you guys said that I made this kind of bad. So I might just kind of, I won't be going in as depth as this. I'm just going to kind of wrap this up, and maybe if I had time, add some texture. If not, then I'm just going to move on to like another mesh. I think I'm going to be spending the next 10-ish minutes just working on this here. Okay, let's go with the wireframe mode. Now, what do I do here? Let's go with something like Windows Shift S, copy this part. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Seriously, I thought Gemini's still thinking. You're finally showing some progress. Okay, let me see something like paste this, shift enter and see something makes sense. Hey, now I want to work on the press and the toes after that. First, give the go over the breast, and should I add a sphere? Question mark. Okay, I think it should be a sphere, to be honest, and then I could just sculpt it up. Okay, so I guess it's analyzing. Let's see. Do you save the file and create a new sculpt template? I'll be a sensei. Lol, guys, it actually does make sense. That's it. Let's see. You're moving at the speed of a turtle in a quicksand. Why are we talking about the toes when your character doesn't have a face yet? Oh. Dude, scratch this for... okay, scratch this for the last 10 minutes. I say pure sculpting, forget about the character. Okay, did you not watch a tutorial of drawing an arm? Actually, no, I did not have much time. Even the last Wednesday, I did actually tell you guys that I will be watching tutorials if I had time. I did not really, because I had like a lot of exams. Like, I do have an exam like, I think the after tomorrow again. Okay, I mean, I could work on this later on, I guess, because I want to kind of explore more about the sculpting, but I want to go with the face. I want to make it look like a pretty good mesh, a complete one. Maybe without a face, I guess. Okay, I guess I'm gonna listen to what Gemini has to say in a bit. Before that, let's try doing it by my mind real quick. I'm gonna go back to sculpting. I'm gonna go ahead and add a mesh. Let's go with something like a circle. Where's my circle created? Oh wait, I meant with circle. Okay, my bad, guys. Instead of circle, I'm gonna go with something like a UV sphere. Let's hit S to scale it down, and then I'm gonna go with Z. Let's go to something like solid preview. I'm gonna go with S again. There we go. Then let's go with GZ, get myself up. Honestly, guys, I think that I have been improving on like Blender, because compared to what I started at the very beginning when I started this series, it's much better. I think I've made a lot of progress. So let's kind of shrink it a bit more. Go with GZ, go higher, GX, go back. Is it just me or something feels odd? Y-axis. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I gotta use a mirror modifier. I think that was what I was making it look a bit weird. Let's go with Y, get one here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click add. Let's go with something like a mirror modifier. Wait, is this mirror modifier or what did I add here? Let me just cancel this real quick. Add. I added a displace. What does that even mean? Mirror modifier. I'm gonna go with the y-axis. Nope. Z-axis. Nothing. I thought it should add one. Okay, let's close it all. Okay, Control Alt Q. Where's the other one? It's nowhere. Maybe should I move it for me to be able to see it? Let's go with something like G, Y, Z, X. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with something like Control Z. Y-axis, right? I'm gonna go with something like G. Clipping enabled. Let's go with G. If I'm not wrong, I thought the mirror modifier adds another object, another one of these. Okay, hello, wait, have you tried VLang already? Honestly, I have not tried it yet, but I will definitely try it after the series. Let's go with GX. I mean, G. Isn't this how mirror modifiers are supposed to work? Huh. Oh, maybe because I'm not in object in edit mode. There we go. Okay, guys, it was the edit mode all along. Go with G. Next, Y. Alright, guys, it was the edit mode. Yeah, mirror will work. Check the option and modifier, and then in options to select mirror modifier, select body in it. I see. Okay, and this is going to be my main one. I'm going to click G now. Okay, finally, because as said in Discord, it will boost your masculinity very much, guys. I think boost your masculinity is kind of crazy. Let's see. Not bad, but it's not, something is missing. I'm gonna go with X. Let's go with G, Y. There. And then I'm gonna go ahead and now add a mirror modifier. Hopefully this is gonna work. Y-axis. Why is this so further apart? Okay, let's go with Control Alt W there. G. It's so farther apart. Why? I want it to get closer. G. Wait, why is it in all four directions? Let's see Y-axis there. Okay, go with G X. I mean, I guess I could not work. Okay, hell yeah, Wake, you're awesome, guys. That actually does sound kind of cool. I appreciate you, Gadazos. Okay, let's go with something like. Isn't this how mirror modifier is supposed to work, though? Why is there so much distance between them? What if I go with S to scale? Okay, the bigger they are, the more closer they get. There. Okay, and I guess I can kind of shrink them. Okay, let's go with G. What if I select this side? Wait, I want to click this. There. Let's go with A. Then G. Y. There. Okay, I guess I'm going to just move on to sculpting now. Okay, that's not how it works. Select body. Wait. Yeah, mirror will work. Check the option modifier, and there's a options to select mirror object. Select body in it. Wait, should I just increase my body? Not in edit mode, go to object mode and then move it? Okay, let's go to object mode. Then G. Oh, okay, there we go. Go to GY. Okay, let me go here and kind of just adjust it. I'm gonna go with something like GX, actually GY. There. S to scale. There we go. Okay, is it just me or... Okay, I want to select one at a time, but it's fine. I think this is good. I think this is as good as it gets. Okay, both of them move together, so that's probably a good thing, right? Let's go to my x-axis, GY. There, I think they're center symmetrical now. I'm gonna go to negative y-axis. Actually, let's go to y-axis now. There we go. So this is the side. Now let's go to the sculpting mode. I'm gonna go to something like sculpt. There we go. Okay, in the sculpting mode, I have my grab selected. So let's just kind of grab it and give it the I think the breast structure, let's get it somewhere there. Alright, wait, hold up. I think that something is not right. Maybe I gotta go ahead and remesh. Okay, that makes it so much better, and then I want to go in the y-axis. Wait, isn't the grab working? Let's go with clay. Wait, why is nothing working? Maybe I'm gonna go back to object mode. Okay, let's go to something like object mode. And then I'm gonna go ahead and select this. Let's select this and then go to sculpt mode. And then click something like G. Why can't I grab? Okay, not in edit mode, go to object mode and then move it. Wrong one. You're destroying it, guys. It actually does make sense. Hold up, let me go with Control Z. Can't have that be messed up. Sculpt the other one. Sculpt the other one. There we go. Okay, got it. Let's go to sculpt mode. That is a fake one. Okay, no wonder. There. Wait, if it's a fake one, I think I might have to go with something like A. Let's select everything. I'm firstly going to go to object mode. Okay, and then go to my y-axis. It's going to be a bit hard to do it, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll do it because I have my reference just for this one side. Okay, I mean, I guess it's fine. I'll do it. I guess I can just do it through imagination, maybe. Just gonna give it the structure that it usually has. There we go. Okay, wait, what I do in one side, I want to do that in the other side. Why does it not do it? Wait, let me go with a bunch of Control Z's because I didn't select my X before. And then let's go with Control Alt Q. There we go. Oh, okay, this I can see from all previews from here. Okay, let's just go with a bunch of Control Z's. And now let's try selecting this. What happens on one side happens in the other. Select it from both sides. Okay, wait, let me go with a bunch of Control Z's again. Maybe extend it from here. There. Okay, is this correct? Let's see. Let me kind of turn this towards the y-axis. There we go. Okay, I guess I'm gonna... Oh, wait, this... Okay, this way is kind of genius. There. Then let's go down here. I'm gonna kind of close this. I don't know how they really look like. Okay, get this somewhere up here. There, I think it's getting the structure, right? Okay. No, but there's the armor too. I gotta leave some space for the armor. Okay, let's kind of zoom in here. Oops, let me click shift. Press 3, then 9 to switch the view. So 3 and then 9. That doesn't do anything actually. Press 3, then 9. Okay, I guess I gotta look into that. Okay, isn't this how it's... Something looks kind of weird though. Okay guys, I think it actually does look kind of funny. Let's see. Something looks kind of weird here. Maybe let's go with a bunch of Control Z's. There we go. I think it looked good before. Okay, now let's go to y-axis. Okay, it's taking shape, honestly. Okay, I guess it was taking shape. I should have gone with Control Z's. Okay, let's be very careful now. And then zoom all the way down here. I'm gonna go back to y-axis. Zoom over. There. Okay. What if I go with something like A to select it all? Nope, can't do that. Okay, I guess... Oh wait, I think it goes somewhat this way, right? Huh. No wonder. I had it in the x-axis. Should be in the y-axis and not in the x-axis. There we go. Okay, this might make it look better. There. So it's supposed to be a bit diagonal outwards. Okay, let's go with something like Z. Something is... I think might not be right here. Let's zoom in a bit more. Okay, I want to just get this part a little back. There we go, get this higher. Okay, let's go a bit higher. There we go. Okay, I think this is what I think it's trying to take shape now. Gotta do is be a bit more precise and then pull that down. There. Okay, I won't say it's perfect. Okay, it's actually awful. Maybe I'm gonna try, what was the other one? The clay tool? Whoa. Alright guys, the clay tool is actually good. Can you access Discord? I can show you. Honestly, maybe after the stream, if I mean... After the stream, I was gonna study for my college exam because I got an exam coming up, but... I mean, I guess I'll actually see if I have some time because I have like an exam the after tomorrow and like a lot of quizzes because this is the month where I usually do have college and like my semester is also I'm way busier than usual, so I can't even do these using YouTube tutorials. But I actually think you're really helpful with this stuff. I'll definitely let you know or like mention it on my Discord server anytime that I'm free. Okay, we could probably do it then. Let's go with something like G. Something is kind of missing. Although, you could send me the reference in the Discord. I could like look at the reference. Okay, which subject? Honestly, I have like different subjects. For example, one of them is like programming. That makes it really hard because in my college I'm learning Python, but in my streams I work on C++ type stuff. Sometimes I end my Python's syntax with a semicolon and I end up losing marks because the semicolon still works in Python, like when you end a line. But then there are a few other syntaxes that's kind of wrong too. Okay, that's it. Let's go RB up here. Okay, actually, I think it's like you guys see the oval shape here that is taken, or like the non-brown shape here. I think we're getting close. There we go. Only thing is, why does it look so weird from the front? Like the side preview does look good, to be honest. Like I'm not even gonna lie, the side looks like really, really good. It's the front. I'm professional in that too. Okay, I actually feel you're like really, really smart in that case because I think like I spent the past 161 days and the only thing that I can do right now is work on an FPS game where I can go ahead and actually shoot my players and like I can, I use the draw debug helpers as header files to be able to see my invisible raycaster's line, if that makes any sense. So people can actually see the invisible ray too and aim at players. Okay, that's it. Let's just kind of... Should I remesh? Let's try remesh. I won't say it looks bad. Let's go with G. The side preview looks very good, to be honest. Okay. But the thing is, it's not the side that makes it look bad. It's the front for some reason. Nope. Let's go with Control Z. I'm gonna go with something like... Isn't there a shortcut for getting the clay tool out? Alright guys, I'm officially loving the clay tool. This makes everything so much better. Okay. Let's kind of fix these sides up as well. There. Okay, and guys, I will not be working on like all the detailing and all the detailing, all that for like the YouTube terms and services type stuff. But I will be adding like the very general details here. Okay, let's go up here. Whoops. Let's see. Let me just kind of use the grab tool to kind of grab this part there. Let's go with Control C. There. Okay, I want to get this in the center. There. Okay, there we go. I think that's getting in the center, right? Whoops. Kind of smudged it. There we go. Use smooth Python. Don't use Python. Don't use semicolon. Actually, it does make sense. Using semicolon is not like actually correct, but I did use semicolon once, and I think the program worked. I gotta actually check that real quick though. Okay, it might have been that I didn't save my program, but I'm pretty sure that semicolon, like we can like end our statement with a semicolon. But it's I actually need to fact check that though, because I remember doing that the other day. I don't know if my program was saved though. Okay, although let's just go ahead. Oh my gosh, why am I messing this up? Alright guys, I've come really far to mess this up. Use the smooth tool. I'm gonna go with S. Let's go ahead and smooth it all out. There. I mean, it's kind of small though for some reason. Like there's a lot of space in the center. Gotta fill that up. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with G. Can I manage to make it look good while it being a bit big? No. Is there like a tool that can kind of increase the size of this? Because it's gonna like deform if I do that. Okay, don't want it to deform. There, I want to kind of extend this. There we go. Okay, and then that gives something that I might want to extend from here. There we go. And then I might want to extend this line as well. Okay, whoops, not that. That can go back. Oh wait, I forgot. I had a top preview. Let me use the top preview. There. Okay, let's just then extend that. Truncate that. Go edit and S to scale. Oh, I should have actually done that. But let's go with a bunch of control Z's then. This looks so much smoother actually. Okay, go edit and then S to scale. I'm gonna go ahead and just smoothen this part out though. Oops, I forgot this side. Let's smoothen this part out. There. Okay, and then let's go to edit mode. A. Can I select? Oh wait, did that lag everything up? Okay, yes, to scale. Okay, and then I want to go back to sculpt mode. Let's go ahead and move on to sculpt mode real quick. There, download a Women 3D model from Sketchfam and modify it accordingly. I might try that, but I wouldn't like use that for. I wouldn't use it without any kind of. I forgot what's it called. Without any kind of credits and all that stuff. But to learn, I guess that's allowed. Or I'm gonna check if there's like copyright-free stuff that I could use for just learning. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go with something like clay tool, and then let's just play this part out. Did I make it really big? Can't think. What if I kind of try playing it here? And what if I play from there? Guys, the side preview here, it actually looks pretty good. Okay, let's try to play it from here. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does shrink. That's a good thing. Can I? Oh wait, let's go with G. There. Okay, and guys, I won't be working on too much detailing and all that stuff. I think this is good. Okay, I'm gonna go with Control Alt Q real quick, and then let's select this, and I'm gonna go with remesh. Please tell me the remesh does it good, right? Has it improved with the remesh, or did it get worse? Okay, bro. Way do you use paid ads? Paid ads. Oh. Okay, let's see. So, I mean, I think it's good. I won't be. It does not look like. It's not smooth, to be honest. I want it to look smoother. I think because I gotta go with something like S. And let's smoothen everything out. Okay, let's see. There we go. I guess I want to increase the size. There. And next, I might work on the legs. Okay. Let's go somewhere here. Oh, no wonder this mode wasn't working. I'm gonna go with G, kind of get it back up here. Push it a bit in. No, wait. I think I messed it up by pushing it in, right? Not really. There. Okay, it's actually good now. Okay, mesh just recreate the geometry, even vertex. How do you recreate geometry? Okay. Let's go up there. There. Why did it get skinny all of a sudden? Oh wait, I know what to do for the skinniness. Hold up, guys. Let me go ahead and click tab. I'm gonna go with something like S to scale, scale in the y-axis. There, and then I'm gonna go with G, Y, move myself in the x-axis. Wait, let's go to, there we go, object mode or sculpt mode. Only the side preview looks good. The front preview looks very weird. Okay, I think he made breast from body mesh sculpture, then it would, okay, then it would be more convenient. That actually does make sense. I shouldn't have used like an isosphere. I mean, I'm not working on it like in depth or something, because this is like the first time that I have worked on this. So I might just be happy with this. Then later on I will be getting more practice and all that stuff by learning, excuse me guys, different individual muscle components. Is there something that kind of decreases size? Draw? What does this do? Fine, what does blob do? Guess clay. I mean, clay is actually kind of good, but it kind of shrinks the size. The side preview. Okay, wait, it doesn't look as good anymore after I played it. And there. Okay, let's go with G. Just get that down. Yeah, I guess I'll just call it a day. This is good. Okay, I don't know why am I so picky. There. Okay. Bro, do you get bullied in school? Guys, getting bullied in school is kind of crazy. Actually, never. Let's go here. There. Okay. Then let's go down here. There we go. The gap between them kind of makes it look weird. That actually does. Wait, do they have gaps? I don't really know how they look. Let me check it out real quick. Oops, reference. There. Okay, let's go with reference. And guys, I won't be showing it on stream. FERENCE. Because I've never actually seen them. I mean, I have, but they're not like... Oh wait, these are basics. Okay, let's see. They do have... I mean... Here, I could show this. Okay, bro, this is real question. You have to sculpt it through the body mesh. That makes sense, because I have like seen people actually sculpt it through like the body. Should I might actually work on removing my isosphere and working on it again, or like making it a bit better next stream. This stream, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be working on my actual legs now, because it does not look good. It's not even, that's why it does not look good. Let's go with G. Okay, because I don't want to spend too much time, because I've got texturing to do as well. Okay, just control Z's. I think that's good. I'm just gonna cover it up with like the accessories or like armor, so that wouldn't be, so not really concerned about that a whole lot. There. Okay, let's control shift C. Okay, I'm just gonna be covering it up with an armor, so that's fine. Okay, and then next up, let's go ahead and work on the legs. Whoops, did I just flip my entire screen? There. Okay. Why are you spending so much time on breast? Honestly, because I want it to like look good. But then I guess that I can work on the rest now. So I'm gonna go with negative x-axis. There we go. Okay, but before that, I'm gonna go ahead and click tab. Let's go to object mode. Let me go ahead and select the sphere, and name it something. Let's go with something like breasts. Okay, now let's work on the legs. Download Blender Kit for texture and other stuff. They have free standard assets. I might actually try that after the stream. Okay, speaking of which, now let's go out to negative x-axis. There we go. Let's work on the legs. So, okay, what could the legs be? Should it be a sphere again, or should I go ahead and set it to be something else? What if I go with tab? Can I really edit this? I think I can. Sculpt mode. What up? If I hit G... Oh, I can grab them! Wait, I didn't know that. What up? Did I make them look weird? Windows Shift C. Okay, what if I go ahead and remesh? Let's remesh. I'm gonna go with Control Q. Nope, should not have remeshed this. Control Z. There. Let's see from every angle. This is my main angle here. The front preview. Okay, I can see if the side angles change too. This might be the back from here. Let's set this to be the back angle. Kind of zoom in a bit so I can see everything. Maybe I might go a bit here so I can see this. There we go. Okay, now let's kind of just pull this part down. For the legs, what is something I might want to do? So you want to be a full stack game developer? I think that makes sense, but my main goal is to be an AI engineer. I'm just working on like game development right now because I had a program for 250 series. Where my goal by the end of this series is to make a game in general that consists of AI logic. And since I was making or working on a game, I thought that the best thing to learn would be C++. And I started working with like C++, SDL3, and now Unreal Engine, but I'm lacking meshes. So I think there's like 90-ish days or so before my series is over or something. So before the time is up, I need to make a lot of meshes, like the background meshes, the environmental meshes, maybe NPCs, player, weapons, and all those stuffs. Speaking of which, why can't I selected my body, right? And then sculpt mode. Why can I not sculpt? I can sculpt. Control Z. Oh, okay, wait, that was not my actual... Wait, there we go, it wasn't my actual legs. How do you kind of model your legs though? I don't know. I don't know how to model legs. Okay, word makes sense. Actually, it sounds kind of cool. Okay, let's see. I've never worked with modeling the legs. I guess that I'm gonna go to my object mode real quick. Let's go to my object mode. And in my object mode, I'm gonna go ahead and add a new mesh. Let's go with Control-Alt-Q to get in my... I think in my x-axis preview. Okay, I'm gonna get this here. Let's go with something like add. I'm gonna go ahead and add, let's say... Should it be a cylinder? Wait, actually, let me ask that to Gemini. Before that, I'm gonna take a quick little picture. Okay, let's go here. Let's go with Windows Shift S. Okay, take a picture. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Gemini up here real quick, paste this, and say something like, I am done with the press, and I want to work on the legs now. ... The reason I skipped the phase just for now is because I don't have so much time. ... So, how can I create the toe / legs? Okay, because if it's those that I will be working on creating the boots later on, or like if it's with the boots, then I won't be actually adding my legs, if that makes any sense. That said, absolutely rebel. You're skipping the phase because of time. This is a nose, and you're sticking to the toe, okay? Sensei's brutal critique, the torso, look at your mesh image, the toe, the chest, you added the volume, but they look like two separate rocks glued to a board. In your reference image, she's wearing armor, has hard edges and plates. The legs currently, your legs are just cubes, no calf muscles, no knees, no ankles. if you try to rig this, she will walk like a penguin. That actually does make sense. Okay, because eventually I do want that rig body where I actually animate my mesh. For example, when attacking, there's going to be a whole different animation. When actually taking damage, there might be a whole different animation and all that stuff. That's the lesson, leg anatomy and the toe block. We're not sculpting individual toes yet. That is a topological nightmare for a beginner. We're going to create a boot or a foot block. That makes so much sense, guys. I'm so glad we start with this. The ankle snap in edit mode. Select the bottom loop of the leg, extrude E down. Okay. The foot extrusion. Select the front face of that ankle and extrude them forward along the y-axis. This creates the L shape for the foot. The heel, put back the vertices. Oh, I see. Okay, basically what Gemini is trying to say is if I were to go to my y-axis and kind of just get this here, what I'm supposed to do is I gotta go to my edit mode and then I'm gonna just select the bottom of my legs right here. There we go. And then go back to my y-axis. Okay, I'm gonna go with something like E to extrude. Okay, all the way here. Actually, a bit higher. Okay, I wouldn't even blame this. This looks so much better. Well, okay, I'm gonna click Y again. Let's go to Y-axis and hit E to extrude again. There. Okay, so that is my ankle. Now I'm gonna rotate up till here and select this edge and that block because I want to get that in front. I'm gonna go back to Y-axis. And guys, kind of ignore if it looks a bit funny because I don't know how to work with foot. Okay, wait, hold up. This looks funnier than. Something looks incomplete here. Maybe, what if I select only this side? Okay, let's only work on selecting this side. Let's go with Shift, Select, Select. There we go. Now, I'm gonna, maybe I select the entire side here, right? Because it looks circular. Oh wait, it is boots, right? So I'm gonna go with something like EX, EY. That does not look like legs. Oh no, that does not look like legs. Just EY, a little bit outside. And then let's select this side. Hope this is how we do it. If not, I think this is gonna look awful. Maybe not these three. Okay, now I'm gonna go with EY real quick. Let's go with something like E to extrude y-axis. I want to extrude it a bit outwards. And then I'm gonna go ahead and select this chunk again. Okay, and this time I'm gonna click I. I think I is what's gonna do the magic trick here. There. Let's go with I. Nope. Wait, hold up. Let's click I one time. Seriously? What if I hit I from all the way back there? No control. I see. I think this looks... Wait. For some reason, why does this actually kind of work? Okay, let's just increase the back as well. Okay, maybe I select this side. Nope, this side is going to be fixed by sculpting later on, but for the time being, I'm going to click E to extrude. Extrude in the x-axis. There we go. Okay, and then I want to click this, and that. I'm going to click G. Position, let's go with GX. Doesn't really look like heels, right? Okay, maybe it does not because I did not complete it till now. Let's go with something like E, extrude. Okay, wait, that does not really... Guys, I think this is actually kind of funny. Maybe G. GX. G, X, there we go. And then GY. And then GZ. Okay, it looks like a hammer. Guys, hammer is kind of crazy, but why does that make so much sense? Okay, wait, hold up. Let's go ahead and get this back here. What am I missing from here? Wait, let's add a bunch of Control Z's real quick. I might know what to actually do to fix this. So that is my legs. That has not been extruded whatsoever. Actually, you know what? Let's take a picture real quick and send it to Gemini. Okay, let's go with Windows Shift S real quick. There. Okay, let's grab Gemini here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and paste it and say something like Sensei. So let's go with something like Sensei. Is this what you meant? Question mark. Okay, let's see. Because that does not look like a boot. Okay, I guess while Gemini is analyzing, I'm gonna drink some coffee. For some reason, this coffee tastes a bit maybe sourish. Is it spoiled? I don't know. I think I should have like refrigerated this. That's it. You actually did it. Did I do it correct? Look at those speed in your latest render. You successfully created the base volume. Oh, okay. The ankle transition, you have the L shape, but the ankle is as big as the calf. If she tries to run in your game engine, she'll look like she's wearing a heavy concrete block. We need to taper that ankle. Okay, the toe slope. The front of the foot is very box-like. Okay, look at your reference image. The foot should slant downwards towards the toes. The arcs, humans aren't flat-footed robots. The inner part of the foot should have a slight arc to it. Ankle taper. Select the loop vertices at the ankle where the leg meets the foot. Press S to scale it down slightly. Okay, it's all one though. Wait, hold up guys, I think I might see what Gemini just meant. There we go, let's select this and let's select that as well. S. Oh, this actually fixed it. Okay, let's go with Windows Shift S again. Okay, I gotta do something about my shoes though. It looks awful. Let's paste it and say something. Let's just paste it. Okay, I guess Gemini is gonna analyze it. Okay, because I think that makes it look like 1,000 times better. Maybe like 10 times better, not 1,000. Okay, the thing that's really gonna make it look 1,000 times better is once I really get the actual foot volume type stuff or the shoes' volume. Wake up, you're trying to run a marathon. Ankle, you actually did it, scaled it down, blah blah, practice drill, the boot, refinement. This is what I was talking about. We're not doing individual toes, we're creating the geometry of the foot, the slope of the truth. Select the top front edges of the foot, pull them down on the z-axis. This creates the ramp where the toes would be. The heel. Okay, kick, select the back bottom vertices, pull them back slightly on the y-axis. A foot needs a heel to stand on. Okay, so we'll have to make a heel. Then the inner arch, select the vertices on the inner middle of the foot. Okay, pull them up and in slightly. Okay, select the vertices of the inner middle foot, pull them up and in slightly. Pull them up and in. Wait, hold up guys, I think I gotta like maybe extend it from this direction because I think it wouldn't make sense if I did not. Let's go there. Okay, there. Okay, up and in slightly, but before that I'm gonna kind of extend it, so I'm gonna go with something like Control D, and then I'm gonna go with E to extrude in the y-axis. I should have thought of this before. For some reason I did not. This does not look like a foot though. Fine, I guess I'm gonna go with L, select this entire thing, go with GX, nope, GY, there, and then S. Does that look like a foot to you guys? That does not look like shoes. Hold up, let me go ahead and maybe go with something like E. Wait, I think I'm gonna go with C again. I want to select just one section of this, because if I manage to extrude one section, then it wouldn't be that hard to align it. There we go. Maybe not the top, or should I go with the top? I think I won't. There. Okay, let's just go with the bottom. Nope. I think I need the soles to go lower, so I'm just gonna go with something like E here. EX. EY, right? Okay, and then let's go with something like GY. Nope, I'm gonna go with L. GY. There, much better. I need to really fact check myself when I said much better on that. Okay, even though it's not as bad as I expected it to be, it's not what I thought that it would have looked like once it's done. I mean, maybe because I do gotta watch some videos on how do I work on a foot type stuff, or like these shoes, if that makes any sense. Okay, I do know that I gotta work with the bevel tool, because that's what people usually use to make the fingers or like the toes. But I don't have much practice with it, so I'm gonna kind of skip it the stream. Wait, I think I'm gonna deselect that, go with something like E to extrude. Why is this part kind of stuck? Am I like pulling, oh, I am extruding that part, hold up. Maybe I just ignore this part, go with E. And there we go. Okay, and then the forward part too. This part is something that I gotta go ahead and hit G. Okay, let's go with GY, which is actually GX, just making sure that it's correctly aligned. There. Legs are there in shoes. Now I'm gonna go with L. And then go with S to scale it a bit lower. Okay, I'm gonna go with SY. Scale it in the Y-axis. Now let's work on the... It still doesn't look like shoes, to be honest. Hotting Denji, appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, let's go ahead and select this. Gotta make the heels now. Let's work on making the heels. Okay, and guys, if this looks bad again, just kind of wait. I might sculpt the heels up. Hold up, this might be actually kind of genius. Let's go with L. Select the whole thing. I'm gonna go to sculpt mode. And there. Let's sculpt it. Okay, let's go with Control-Alt-Q. And if this does not look completely perfect, kind of ignore that because I'm not that good with this till now. Although guys, I'm not even gonna lie, sculpting is a lifesaver. Control Z, I guess I'm gonna go with G. Let's get that back, let's get that lower. Okay, I wanna go ahead and just get that back. Okay, what if I go with the clay? Okay, the clay is actually pretty strong. I might decrease the strength of it real quick. It's not that bad. Let's go with G real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pull only my shoe back, nothing else, not my legs. Just that part. I'm gonna go with F. Wait, what does F even do? By any chance, is it positioning? Alright, I mean, I guess a shoe is a shoe, right? Let's go with R. Okay, wait, I guess I'm gonna go with F again. Wait, not F. I forgot what was it. It was the clay. There we go. No, the clay kind of ruined it. I'm gonna go with G. Let's grab these sides. Decrease the size of it. It's too big. I want to decrease the strength a little. The size. I want to decrease the size a lot. I want to move an inch at a time. There we go. It does not look that good. Let's get this higher. Oh wait, this is actually giving it the heels as edge. Wait a minute. This might be it, right? This does not look like heels. How do I add? Okay, you know what? Let's get this lower, I guess. I've been working on getting this higher. Maybe I had to get it lower. There. Oh wait, I see it from the bottom. I might increase the strength a little, actually a lot, because I need some strength here. There. Okay, let's just go ahead and kind of grab this here. Maybe get this bigger, because I can't see a thing. There. Maybe I want to go ahead and get this somewhere here. I want to get that there. And then I'm not going to go ahead and remesh this, but... Alright guys, this is supposed to be a warrior, right? So this feels like one of those Japanese, the Japanese shoes. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There are a few people who wear shoes with like pointy buttons to it. Let's go ahead and decrease the strength a little, increase the size. Okay, and then just pull the vertices up. There. Oh wait, the wrong boots. Should be from this side. There. Okay, just gonna kind of sharpen this edge up. And then I want to go ahead and sharpen it from the other side. Why is this so high from that side? Let's increase the size a bit. 220. And then let's push it backwards. There. Does not look bad. It looks awful. Okay, let's go here. It's not symmetrical at all. There, let's go with something like S. I'm just gonna kind of smoothen this out now. Let's go ahead and just smoothen it out. Nope, go with Control Z. That's smoothing it out way too much. Okay, not bad. I guess we're walking on rocks. Hey, what does F do? I'm not F. What would the clay do? Would it help with any? Okay, I guess the clay did help. Oh, maybe I gotta go ahead and click it from this side. Nope, Control Z. Okay, well, no coding today. So what are we making today? Try starting with a cube, bro. Honestly, I did start with a cube. This is like a mesh for like last Wednesday or Tuesday type stuff, because every Tuesday I do have a stream where I do anything but programming type stuff. So today I was working on Blender because I do need to work on making some 3D meshes as well, because eventually I will be needing so many of those meshes for my actual game that I'm going to be making. I think it's going to be ending in like 90-ish days type stuff. That's it. I think that's pretty much it. I've been streaming for like 2-ish hours. I kind of gotta go because I got an exam in like let me go with G there, because I got, let me just kind of close this up real quick. Hold up, guys. Kind of cut myself in the middle of saying it. Yeah, because I got an exam the afternoon, so I do gotta prepare for that type of stuff. Okay, but I might continue this next stream and work on making the accessory as well, which is gonna be, let's click X-axis real quick, which is basically gonna be my female warriors, the staff, the clothes, the armor, and let's say the shin guards and all that stuff. Hair, I might have a separate stream for that, but I think this is honestly really good for the time being type stuff, and it's actually usable too. I might want to kind of smoothen everything out, so I'm going to go to something like object mode. Let's hit A, right click, shade. Excuse me guys, shade auto smooth. Nope. That was awful. Let's go with Control Z. I'm going to right click, shade smooth. That made it even worse. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm not going to go ahead and shade it just for the time being. I'm going to do that using sculpting and maybe manual smoothing and all that stuff. For the time being, I'm going to hit Control S to save the code, make sure everything is saved. I'm going to go ahead and exit this to check if it's saved. It is saved. And let's move on to my main camera. There we go. Okay, let's check if everything's going good. There we go. Alright guys, so basically that was pretty much it for the stream. I wanted to actually stream longer because this was getting really fun, the sculpting. I would have gone to like the sculpting template and all that stuff, but I might do that next stream because I don't think I'm going to be spending as much time as I did today, because today I did like the hardest parts and all that things. Actually, I take that back. The harder part is going to be next Tuesday, which is going to be when I make the staff, the hair, the accessories, armor, shin guards, and all that stuff. That said, if you guys did enjoy the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and like helps my algorithm. Sharing makes you smart, and subscribing so you get turned up. That said, I just start multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube. I will start multi-stream on TikTok and Instagram as well. So if you guys really enjoy my content and haven't followed me there, make sure to follow me there. The link will be in the description, and you guys can get access to my socials, the link through my bio, through the link in the description, or by typing !socials on Discord, and not social as socials on Discord. That's going to give you guys access to my Instagram, and make sure to join my Discord server as well. That's where I usually talk to you guys, chat with you guys, have general conversations. The link is going to be in the description or in my bios. That's it. You guys can get access to my Discord server by typing !Discord on chat as well. And I'll catch you guys next live stream or video. Peace.